Okay!
Here we go!
Welcome to another exciting 1v1 in the AirMech Weekend 1v1 Tournament number 4, starring in the green team over on the left-hand side as a green Neo, we have Makuo.
And on the blue team, in his blue and black ops Warthog with pilot Frank, we have MrRobotov, who is
Yeah,
starting out
buddy!
with 2 Longhorns and a single Ratchet. To Makuo's 7 Rebels going immediately for that cheese.
Makuo getting started drawing a V-path all around the top, tentatively going for that corner.
He's actually drawn out 2 V-Paths now.
He's drawing out multiple V-paths. This means so long as he continues to build rebels at this forward outpost, he will be able to send them to either side of the map easily.
That is correct, and that sort of shock trooper tactic could be very effective against MrRobotov, who is in the slower Warthog, which is absolutely slower to spin up its guns.
Makuo trying to pick off a Ratchet, can't quite get it. MrRobotov with that air-to-ground already upgraded.
And once again, we all know that the Warthog is one heck of a meat shield. MrRobotov does seem to be somewhat preparing for cheese from Makuo, as he has started to bunker creeps. But we will see what he actually does manage to achieve here.
Otherwise, just going for a straight mid-fight, does pull a scout and sees those rebels leaving, doesn't know where they're going just yet.
That's right, and I'm not sure that you can really call it a mid-fight when you consider that Makuo is not contesting it.
Makuo trying to get his guys over that little hump in the terrain. That is a small width ramp coming off of that close outpost, but MrRobotov sees this coming from a mile away. Will he have time to react?
Maybe not, as he has built a single Gaddy at his base. But where is this push going?
Right now, it looks like they're on Y. They're just
And
going
it is a
straight for
Y
port.
move.
I question whether or not this will be enough to finish the game, so this is a dreadful overinvestment of resources, I think. But it is putting in a lot of fort damage.
Oh my goodness,
A surprising
this could
amount
be
of
it.
fort damage.
What in the world is happening to MrRobotov, as he is absolutely melting?
That is a
Finally
scary
getting
amount of
some
damage.
Vulcan. However, if MrRobotov does come out of this in one piece, he will have a very hefty level upgrade and a very substantial upkeep advantage as well. However, he does need to keep looking out for fort drops, as he's getting dangerously low and he really needs to body block.
He also has no lunchbox present, so even though he's able to finish off this push, this basically means that he's going to be on the defensive all game
That's right.
for the remainder.
And it looks like he is just shoving out with those tanks before returning to his outpost to wall up. He's probably going to put Gaddies on every single corner, 2 or 3 we'll see.
So Makuo was saying, if it ain't broke, then it's broken. Going ahead to push the exact same way with the exact same units on the exact same path, hoping that MrRobotov does not see that and defend in time.
However, MrRobotov is present at his base.
He's got
and he does
Gaddies
look like
aplenty.
he's ready to respond. However, that leading corner is not actually all that blocked off, and this could be the end for MrRobotov, as drops are already coming in.
He's
Makuo
all in.
almost goes down, and now it's
He
up
can
to
body block it,
MrRobotov
but
to block,
it's
and he
too
does
late.
fail. That's it. That was extremely disappointing.
The base race gone wrong. He did have a hefty force of tanks. If MrRobotov was able to stop that last rebel push, it actually would have gone in his favor, and he probably would have been able to end the match in his own. But
That is correct. However, he didn't have his Gaddies placed correctly. None of them were on that leading front to block, and that ended up costing him the game.
oh well. Well,
Oh, that was tense.
surprisingly short, intense match, so we will move on to the next game.
His light stuffed out all too soon.
The candle that burns twice as bright burns half as long.
So true, Frisky Cow. So true.
This has been Deep Thoughts on whatever.
The hell we want him to.